Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco. In the last episode, we defeated the tutorial. That's right, we played as all 4 Spider-Mans in one episode, which will not happen again for some time. And, yeah, so we learned all the basics, and now it's time to kick things off with Amazing Spider-Man. Later on in the game, we'll have a choice of which Spider-Man story we want to take on every time we unlock a chapter, but here, for some reason, they've decided that we need to play Amazing Spider-Man first. I guess he's a good enough introduction to the video game, considering he's probably the most well-known. Anyway, I don't want to waste too much time here, so let's get this party started. Yes, I will be playing on normal for this playthrough. It prompts you at the start of every level. I'm not sure why it does that, but yeah, I guess if one level is giving you a particular difficulty, you can easily just switch that one to being easier. Anyway, I'm going to be playing on normal because I am decidedly mediocre. Yeah, these loading screens, they're not very exciting, like most loading screens, but when you press A, you can change which hint they give you. But some of them aren't very hint-like. Some of them are even just like backstory on whoever you're like fighting in this story segment. Speaking of...
What do you know? I swing around long enough, and my new upgraded SpiderSense points me towards a fragment. Definitely sensing something from inside the, jungle room? Hey, look at that! If it isn't Mr. Tablet Fragment, right there waiting for me to grab it. Which can only mean one thing. It's... trapped! Gotcha! That wasn't so bad, actually. Oh, come on!
Outsmarted by a canister of sleeping gas.
Save your strength, for when you awake, we begin the hunt.
Yes, that's right. The giant colorful subtitle helpfully reminds us that this is Craven. Our first enemy is Craven the Hunter.
That maniac. Where has he taken me this time? What horrible death trap will I have to overcome? Hey, this is a pretty nice view, actually.
Yeah, the game does a pretty good job of helping you out if you don't know a great deal about the characters, so they'll tell you who they are and give you some sense of their backstory, like having a jungle-themed room and then taking us to the jungle. Craven was a hunter in Africa, hence the jungle theme. I don't know a tremendous amount about his backstory. He was never one of the more interesting characters to me.
Let's see where this goes.
But, let's not waste too much time with things that you probably don't care tremendously about. Aha! Spider emblems! These are our shiny pickups. You pick them up to get points. Points are good for unlocking combos and sweet moves, and also alternate costumes, stuff like that. You also get that stuff by, like, beating people up, solving challenges. Get to the challenges in just a little bit. One thing I wanted to note on before we got too much further, zipline, is that I have decided to turn on the subtitles because I was having difficulty managing both my audio and the video games. Mixing is different than I'm used to in this game. Most of the games that I've tried to Let's Play so far, I don't know. There's something about it, I haven't quite put my finger on it just yet, but I've been having some trouble mixing between the two and having them both be audible. So yeah, subtitles are here to help if I'm talking when I shouldn't be.
Welcome, Spider-Man. Welcome to the jungle.
We have fun and games.
Look, it holds great power, no? I could use it to crush you, like a bug.
That wouldn't be very sporting of you, would it?
Ah, you speak
But
a
it'd be
great
pretty
truth.
fitting since I'm a
Let it be your
bug-themed
prize,
superhero.
If you can survive my gauntlet, your powers against my skills, your brain against mine. Come, enter my game of death. Claim your trophy, if you dare.
Probably have a lot more people playing his game of death if he called it something a little bit less imposing. Here we go. Here's our first challenge, and our introduction to the Web of Destiny. So there's like a subsystem in this game for like bonuses and interesting things for you to do, called the Web of Destiny. The way it works is that each level has its own section of web, so like this one that I'm flipping my cursor through now, this whole web is just for the level with Craven. Now, once you complete challenges, you unlock more, like, nodes on the web, so it will give you an idea of what types of things you'll have to do to accomplish the goals and get more points. And you don't really get to see what these goals on the outer web are until you've completed the inner ones. So let's take a quick look at some of the ones we have to look forward to in this level. Broken artifacts, so we want to throw jars at people. Strike. Successfully web strike 10 hunters. Just keep swinging. Do 5 consecutive web swings in the air without touching the ground. So be Spider-Man, which, it's actually relatively difficult to find areas of this game where you can do that sort of thing, which is kind of strange, because, you know, Spider-Man, one of Spider-Man's big selling points is his swinging through the city. There's not very much of that to be had in this game. Zip kicks. This is when you do a web zip onto a platform where an enemy is, you kick them off, and I think you pretty much instantly kill them. Thrill of the fight. Defeat 10 hunters. It's super easy. And evasive response. Dodge 10 enemy attacks using the defensive stance. We'll get to that later. So, yeah.
My friend. Do
For now, let's just start swinging. 1, 2.
So you want me to run through the jungle? Should I not look
Doesn't
back?
count unless I let go of the
Do
web.
not
Forgot
mock
that.
me, Spider-Man.
Oh.
Wow, you're awfully touchy for a guy who wears leopard print pants. Keep your tights on, I'm coming.
There we go. Did 5 consecutive web swings without really leaving the introductory area. It's maybe a little against the spirit of it, but like I said, it's kind of hard to find a place where you can do 5 consecutive ones of those. You almost kind of have to cheat at some point to do it. There's another spider emblem over here. I think there's one over here.
Come, come! We have only scratched.
One of the problems with the
Seeing
web
you so
zip
excited is
and
creeping me out.
the web swing, both using the same button, the right trigger, is that sometimes the game gets a little confused, and like when you're trying to do one, you'll accidentally do the other. And let me tell you, that's gotten me in trouble more than once.
Yes, there is much for you to experience here. Traps, long-range weapons, and of course, hand-to-hand combat.
How cute! You put together your own boy band.
My disciples. They've come to study at the foot of the master, to learn the art of the hunt from the greatest hunter of all.
And the most modest.
You dare mock me in front of my students.
No, in front of your boy band.
Men, remember what I have taught you. Strike hard, strike fast, and show no mercy.
Yeah, let's see if you've got what it takes.
Yeah, I think Neil Patrick Harris does a really good job of lending the appropriate attitude towards Spider-Man's quips. So here's that defensive stance we mentioned earlier. You hold left trigger, and you go into the defensive stance. You can automatically dodge light attacks and, like, basic ranged attacks, which includes, like, machine guns, so it's not bad. The problem is later in the game, there aren't any enemies that use that type of attack. Come on, try and hit me so I can dodge your attacks. Oh man, you're so good. Oh, it's very difficult for me to dodge. I am literally holding a single button. Come on, one more. Yeah, there we go. Another challenge down. First upgrade available! So, yeah, I got enough points by doing those 3 challenges. The first of which, in case I glossed over that, which I'm pretty sure I did, was, like, simply entering the first level. You just get points for that, because you're so cool. Anyway, these, like, notices will come up when you get new upgrades available, and you can press select. I guess the only way to get out of that is press select. Even later in the game, you press select and it warps you to the screen, and then you can sort of pick out new things you want to do. So, hey, combat upgrades, blah blah blah. So basically how it works is, over here you see the name of something on the left side of the screen, and on the right side you see like a little video description, as well as a written description about what the heck it does. And then over here on the left, I'm moving my cursor right now, it tells you how many spider points you need, and the number that you have is in the upper right corner of the screen. It's a little complicated, but it's intuitive once you get your hands on it. So, let's see, what is this? The grab uppercut. That's okay. I'm gonna get the air recovery for now, because being able to start fighting again more quickly when someone knocks you down is pretty sweet. The web shots, I thought they were gonna be really sweet, because they're, you know, projectile attacks, one of the only projectile attacks you really get any use of in this game, and they're meant to like blind your opponents so that you can get the jump on them, but they're really crappy. They just do pretty much nothing. Waste less time. Back to the fight. Alright. So yeah, at the end of the level there's something called, I think it's called combo rating. It's like one of the 3 things that you're judged on. It's like, time, combo rating... Crap, I've forgotten the 3rd one. I'll, post an annotation or something, reminding myself of, what that is. Or if I remember it, like, you know, a good Let's Player would, I'll mention it. There's something up here, right? SpiderSense. Get the feeling... Is it a trap or something? No, what is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of little, like, alcoves like that that have treasure in them. I've forgotten which ones specifically have which. I thought there's one... Well, there's one at some point in the level where, there's, like, traps on either side, and I think there's spider emblems in both of them. Let's swing our way over. Swing... Swing... Have I gone backwards? I may have gone backwards. That was classy. I find this level is actually one of the easier ones to get turned around in. Second probably to Deadpool. The Deadpool level is... It's a great level, it's really fun, like pretty well designed overall, but the landscape is like really sort of monotonous, and as a result, it's really, really easy to get lost and turned around.
Are you kidding? Those guys were brutal. I barely survived.
Yes, yes. So, like, you can grab objects by, like, shooting a web at them with the B button, and then you can, like, kick them or throw them. Really, throwing them is the only thing that I ever remember getting any use out of. And there's a challenge in this level for throwing 10 pots at hunters. And now I've done that 4 times. Oh, cool, he's still alive, so I'll get to do it again. Doesn't have to be different hunters, just has to be different instances of you hitting them with pots. Oh, this guy's taking some real punishment. Here you go. Oh, I killed him. What a shame. Anyway, I think I want to keep this episode relatively short. Anyone who's watching these as I'm posting them has noticed that I've been having some trouble with the uploader on YouTube, so I don't want to make this too long so I can try and get this up on time as opposed to the last episode. And I want to apologize about that again. I mentioned on my Twitter what exactly was going on, but for those of you who don't follow me there, apologies that came up a little late, and I'm going to do my best to get these into a regular schedule. So, meet me here next time for more Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, where Amazing Spider-Man will take on Craven and a bunch of hunters in the jungle. Bye now.